In 1985, MetLife Insurance Company hired 1,000 new insurance agents from a group of 15,000 applicants based on their usual career tests. After 2 years, the optimists were outselling the pessimists by 31%. MetLife also hired a second group of 100 agents who scored in the top half of Dr. Martin Seligman's Optimism test. After 2 years, this special group of optimists were outselling the pessimists by 57%. That's 57%. Since Dr. Seligman founded the study of positive psychology, a wealth of information has been discovered about the benefits of optimism. Optimism has been associated with better health and longer life. Pessimism has been associated with increased risk of infectious diseases, poor health, and early mortality. Optimistic men have fewer heart attacks. Optimistic women have less chances of developing heart disease and breast cancer. Pessimistic women have higher blood pressure. A 40-year study done at the Mayo Clinic found that optimists live 19% longer than pessimists. Optimists enjoy a greater likelihood of success at work and perform better than their pessimistic coworkers. Optimistic salespeople dramatically outsell their pessimistic competitors. Optimistic athletes outperform their more pessimistic teammates. In a study of swimmers, researchers intentionally misled the competitors about their swim times. They were led to believe their swim times were much worse than they really were. The pessimists became discouraged and failed to perform as they had previously. The optimists, however, prevailed and performed as well as ever. If you weren't born with natural optimism, I have some good news for you. Optimism can be learned. Researchers have discovered what separates the optimist from the pessimist is how they view their own successes and failures. Optimistic people tend to view their troubles as transient, specific to one situation, and just bad luck. Pessimistic people believe their troubles will last forever, undermine everything they do, and are the result of a personal failing. Let's take a look at the factors that distinguish an optimistic response from a pessimistic response. The first of these three factors is permanence. Is the event viewed as permanent or temporary and changing? Optimists view good events as permanent, while pessimists view good events as temporary. The second factor is pervasiveness. Is the event seen as pervasive and universal, or is it specific and localized to one situation? Optimists view good events as pervasive and universal, while pessimists view good events as specific and localized. The third factor is related to cause. Is the event seen as personally caused or caused by some random external source? Optimists view good events as personally caused, while pessimists view good events as randomly caused. Both the optimists and the pessimists change strategies when it comes to explaining their troubles. Optimists and pessimists literally switch strategies when faced with explaining a difficult challenge. The optimist uses the same strategy to explain why he failed as the pessimist uses to explain his success. It's temporary, it doesn't affect anything else, and it was caused by some uncontrollable random cause. The key to becoming more optimistic is to pay attention to how you explain your successes and failures. Tell yourself your success is lasting. Once earned, that latest achievement is a permanent addition to your trophy room. I'm a great salesperson. Remind yourself that your success has a significant impact on the rest of your life. What a confidence boost. It's going to be a great year. Take credit for your successes. I really nailed that closing. But when it comes to your failures, don't take them too seriously. Adopt the attitude that most failures are temporary. Some days are just harder than others. Decide your troubles don't affect much. If I keep trying, I'll have a great year. Decide that circumstances are sometimes beyond your control, and when that happens, you'll get right back to work accomplishing your goals. I must have just missed that sale. Let's see, who's next on my list? Optimism is learned by repetition. If you're finding it difficult, call me after this talk for some individual work. It may take some focused effort and commitment, but you can learn to be more optimistic. By practicing the skills of optimism I've taught you here today, you can enjoy all the benefits of a more optimistic lifestyle. What are you waiting for? Be optimistic.